Hello, Sunday drivers. In today's episode, we hit the back roads of Vermont, just outside of Woodstock. We happen upon a hidden gem called Sugarbush Farms, where they have maple syrup, cheese, and candy. Join us as we take a tour of this beautiful facility, do a cheese tasting, I get heckled, and we figure out, are we really lost?
Spent the night in Quechee State Park in Vermont. We are just a few miles from the New Hampshire state line, and just a beautiful, gorgeous site. Wide open, pretty dense forestry around us, and very quiet, very dark up in here. So there's not a lot of breeze. We did not have any hookups last night, so it was basically boondocking, but I think we got it for like 20, in the low 20s per night, so it worked out well. But anyway, we just cracked the windows. It got down into the low 70s. It was not perfect, but it worked. So literally right down the road, or the little path here, we had dump stations handy. They also had potable water filled, so we took the opportunity to dump tanks and replenish our fresh water. Like I said, this place also has some cabins for rent, and we were just right across from very nice bathhouses. The showers are a pay as you go, pay as you spray, if you want to say that. And but they take quarters, not a big deal, good pressure. But that's where we are, tucked up, just right across.
I would say it is.
And on the 8th day, God looked around at his planned paradise and said, I need a caretaker. So God made a farmer. God said, I need somebody willing to get up before dawn to feed the livestock and work all day in the fields.
In 1945, Jack and Mary Ayers were lured back to Vermont to follow their dream of owning a hilltop farm. Granted, the farm had 2 old wood chunk stoves and no indoor plumbing, but it was all that Jack worked for. During the coldest months, January and February, farmers do all they can to keep the animals warm, fed, and dry. Temperatures can dip to 20 below zero during the night, and some days. This is the time to cut more firewood in preparation for sugaring season. As we mentioned earlier, sugaring is a well-known event at Sugarbush Farms. By mid-February, we are busy preparing for the maple season. At this point, the sap must be collected each day to ensure the fresh top quality is served. A team of draft horses take us out to empty the buckets each day. They know the route so well they can start and stop without being told. Actually, it looks like water when it comes out of the tree. It takes about 40 to 50 gallons of sap boiled down to make 1 gallon of pure maple syrup. Once we collect the sap for the day, we bring it back to the sugar house and transfer it to boiling pans. The boiling crew is already stoking the fire to keep the evaporator at perfect temperature, which will turn the extra water into steam. 1 year in advance, we are cutting and drying wood in preparation for the next sugaring season. If all goes well, 1 whole quart will be enough wood to boil down 25 gallons of syrup. As the weather begins to warm up, usually in mid-April, we take the taps out of the trees, so the sap can feed the new buds and leaves. All the buckets and plastic lines are washed and stored for the next season. It's also a busy time in our cheese packaging room. Every other week for 3 days, we smoke the cheese. We are always aging our cheddar cheese. We package over 100 tons of cheese each year, so we always have plenty for our gift packages and our Vermont products room. Each visitor is welcome to sample our many cheeses and see how they're packaged. Jack and Marion came up with a process in the 1950s that allows cheese to keep well without refrigeration. Each bar of cheese is wrapped by hand with foil and dipped in wax, which makes shipping easier and transportation safer. Late spring to mid-fall is the most popular time to venture to Sugarbush. We thoroughly enjoy speaking with people from all over the world and sharing our family farm. Even our calves enjoy the attention. As the summer days grow shorter, the farmers know the growing season will soon turn to a fall harvest. The foliage season is truly a blessing with all the hardwood trees showing their glorious colors of red, yellows, and browns. At this point, we're busy taking phone, fax, and mail, and internet orders and packaging thousands of gift boxes for shipping all over the country and beyond.
Hey there, Glenn with Someday Drives. Just wanted to check in with you and make sure that you were enjoying the video. Have you guys had the chance to visit a maple syrup farm or take the drive through Vermont or New Hampshire? If so, leave a comment below and just tell us about your experience. We're betting that it's very, very beautiful during the fall foliage. That's the one thing that we want to do is go back during that time. But if you would take a moment, and if you're enjoying this content, please take a moment to like and subscribe to our channel. It definitely helps us out as we try to grow our channel and as we try to continue to move forward and create content that you would like. So now, Hey, let's get back to that beautiful farm footage.
Call for me to go home?
We don't want you to go home.
Oh.
And did you just...
November-ish, most of the time.
Yeah. Well, that's not February.
No, well.
We're wore out.
called you.
He can come in February.
Yeah,
Okay, we just left Sugarbush Farms. I got a little bit of video. It's a family-owned farm in Vermont where they harvest maple syrup and make cheese. The little tour and the sampling is free, but I promise you, you're going to need to bring your pocketbook to buy the cheese and the maple syrup and everything to take home with you. The most phenomenal, sweetest people I've ever met. The lady who gave our tour, anyway, I forgot her name. She told me it starts with an O.
okay.
Anyway, sweetest lady. I ended up giving her a hug on the way out. But third and fourth generations. Anyway, must stop. Sugarbush Farms in Woodstock, Vermont. Definitely go.
Thank you for watching. If you like today's content, please give us a like and subscribe to be notified of future videos. Otherwise, we'll see you next time on Our Someday Drives.